cutscene in a second, so I'm gonna shut up and I'll talk afterwards. Where are you right now?
Oh god, my head feels like it's ripped open.
It's the headband.
What?
The slave headband. The one I fit on you.
You put this on me.
Let me explain.
Get this thing off, or I'm gonna rip your head off.
No.
No? You think I'm screwing with you?
Yes! Come in, stop! It works. Come in, move away from me.
Oh, what the hell are you doing?
I hacked a slave headband, so it could be activated by my voice commands. Activation triggers a systemic pain response. It's what controls the slaves.
I'm gonna kill you.
You can't. If my heart stops beating, for any reason, the headband will discharge a lethal dose. If I die, you die.
Oh. Why?
I need your help. I come from a wind farmer community. It's about 300 miles from here. I'll never make it on my own. If slavers don't get me, Mex will. That's the deal. Get me back to my home and you can go back to yours.
Looks like I don't have a choice.
Neither of us do. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's go.
So it appears
Command, stay with me.
we're in a very precarious predicament here. And
What the hell's all this stuff I can see?
I've hacked the headband to give you visual feedback. It's patched into your shield system and my biometrics.
And your voice? It's like it's inside my goddamn head.
It is. We have a continuous audio link now.
Great.
we have to keep her alive so that we may also live. And we've somehow
You got pretty beat up when we
survived
landed.
a crash. So we have to keep her alive. We're bound to her forever now. I'd also like to point out that
Shall we keep going?
It's pretty familiar, and these red orbs are very, very, very important.
I don't think that's the way out.
If you get too far away from her at any time, she can kill you. I think it's about 5 seconds you get. Of course, she can also glitch
Who
out.
are all these people?
Who cares?
This must have been some kind of gathering point.
This appears to be
this
based
the
on
way out?
limited knowledge of New York Grand Central Station. I believe that's a fountain in the middle. And it makes sense that in the rooms of the post-apocalyptic, or whatever happened to New York City, that the Grand Central Station be a central meeting place, because from what I figured out, it's pretty much in the right in the middle of New York. But also I have like no knowledge of New York whatsoever. I've never been there, nor have the intention of going there. And It appears some survivors tacked together at some point from whatever devastation occurred here, and decided to call this place home, either waiting for someone who may or may not have actually come, or just by having no other place to go. When you think about a city like this being destroyed, you're going to have hundreds, if not near 1 million people without a home suddenly. And those that didn't live, or have lived in New York all their lives, have nowhere else to go, so they're going to stick pretty close to home. We don't know it yet, but I have the suspicion that the mechs have something to do with this. Of course, that's based on nothing as of yet. You have to wonder what led the world in 100 years to become from New York City to this. It must have been quite a great event. Great and horrible at the same time, mind you. To have something end up just this bad. Inside there, it looks like they have the bare essentials to live. It also looks like there were massive earthquakes, which from New York is pretty surprising, because seismically that's a pretty stable area. There's the burned out remains of a power generator, long since unused. There doesn't really appear to be any power here at all. This balcony once saw thousands of people a day, and now no one. But it's still standing here, sort of as a testament to the society that came before. The new society, if there is one, doesn't seem to care much for the old relics. But all of these pipes are conveniently placed enough for us to jump around. Jumping here is a bit tricky. You have to go down. Just the way the mechanics work. Largely though, this area is just devastated. You don't see many bodies, but I can't imagine they're exactly hidden. The only reason I didn't cut this is because the red orbs are very important, and I have no idea how long I talk on this. But it's just all the devastation. In 200 years we've regressed from a somewhat advanced and civilized culture in New York to just kind of taking in slaves and nobody around. And you have to wonder what progressed to that, how that progressed, how it became. And once again, I'm sure the mechs probably have something to do with it.
I think this must be a drawbridge.
Must be to keep mechs out.
There are some controls here. The other side is blocked. Can you get around and clear it?
A pretty easy task here. We just have to get to the other side and pull the lever down. The bridge, as simple as it is, probably was enough to keep some of the mechs out, judging by the lack of dead bodies. Of course, that's only a guess. The game only has one way to do things, so even if it looks like you can just jump up there, that is breaking the fourth wall. On occasion, however, if you're not in the right place, the game will typically point you where to go. If not directly, then indirectly.
Be careful!
It does a good job of not handling too
What was that?
Thanks. Keep your voice down. They could be close.
What are we gonna do?
Not make too much noise.
One also has to wonder what the difference between the mechs and the ship thought were these mechs. If there even was a difference.
Shit. Keep out of the way. Let me deal with this.
We should also... After all, the spaceship did crash. they don't. You have to kill them to kill. You gotta kill them before they kill us.
It's all clear. Get over here.
Coming.
You have to give her credit for pulling up the bridge. That was a smart move. At the very least, if we would have gotten killed, she would have probably lived.
We could get out through here. Can you move this?
Once again, collecting more of the mysterious red orbs. We have a game mechanic right here, which prevents people from backtracking. It's pretty clever. Pretty much at the end of the and there's not much else to say on that matter. The green things are health packs, the red orbs are mysterious, and we don't know their true purpose yet. But we know that we want them. They seem to be a reward of some sort for exploring. But largely, we don't know their true purpose yet. Also, the death of humanity this area seems to have brought back something new. A massive infestation, mind you, for lack of a better word, of these pretty blue butterflies. And they seem to be everywhere. The way down here looks a bit tricky. It almost looks like you can jump up there, but I don't believe you can. I keep looking for TVs and things around. I can't find any electronics at this point. We also don't know much about the mysterious
Do you think
girl.
you could tell me what the plan is?
Enslaved us do forbidding, watch out now.
To get you home as fast as possible so that you can take this thing off my head and I can break your neck.
I meant...
Yeah, I know what you meant. See that smoke over there? That's where the slave ship came down. First thing we're gonna do is head for that. Hoping my ride survived the crash.
What's your ride?
It's the only way I know how to cover 300 miles. 2 wheels and an engine.
Look at this place. There must have been thousands of people living here.
More.
Tens of thousands?
Maybe.
It's so sad. Wonder what happened to them all.
My guess would be the mechs. The mechs are the very likely situation here. Because I can't think of anything else that would do this sort of thing. Although humanity has a way of destroying itself at times, but not to this level.
Over here.
And not beyond reproach. The city just looks devastated. Most of the buildings, at least the ones that are still standing, covered in vines. This tree right here is very old. It looks like it came into being after everything was lifted up by some sort of earthquake, or perhaps future weaponry. These butterflies again are everywhere. The bridges are still passable though, thankfully.
Get out! When I give you the signal, you get back, okay?
No, I
Hey!
can't.
Do as I say. I gotta find a way to take him out.
It appears a great deal of the mechs are still active even after all this time. Even though we don't know exactly how long it's been. They could just be dormant waiting for something to come by. That could also just be a stand guard. Whatever the true purpose was, we were to wipe out the pandas and do it again. Still don't know. This retro also appears everywhere. It's very pretty in comparison to the farm. That is also a parasite. Much like the mechs do, aside from killing people, have know much about them and their goals yet. It appears they're able to they also don't appear to be very I would expect it we're getting some
If we're gonna get through this, then when I ask you to do something, you need to do it immediately.
Okay. I understand.
Our captor seems very out of her element, for sure. We don't know where she grew up. All we know
Let's go.
It was a wind farm.
Okay.
And that the wind farm apparently must have been a safe haven if she doesn't understand. Can't seem to
I
kill
think
the
we
men.
can go this way.
Because she seems very out of place here. This is me doing one final sweep before finally coming up. And she just runs along, leaving you to explore should you wish. We're off to the next area.
Watch out!
They're stunned, but it won't last!
What the hell was that he did?
It's an EMP pulse. My father gave it to me. It knocks out small mechs for a few seconds. Enough to give me a chance to get away.
So she appears to
The
be...
security door is still functioning. There must be live power cells around here.
Doesn't matter. We shouldn't get sidetracked.
technologically advanced.
We just need to get to the crash site.
Her father as well, and particularly the people she came from. Some of the remnants of the world left behind still remain.
Shh, we can't sneak past them. I'll get across and draw their attention. Then you make a run for it.
This area is a chokehold at point, so it makes sense that the effects were set up here. Just in hopes that anybody passing through who has to go through here would actually find them.
Hey! Hey!
We have to make a distraction here and then get her to move.
Come on.
So
Hey!
we can get clarity.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
But it appears
Hey!
to be harder than they do possess the so it stands to reason. Yet we succeed. Continuing onwards to her wind farm, I suppose.
We're not in the clear yet. There's the way out. But we'll never make it across that gap. There's no cover.
Maybe this time I can distract them? I might be able to create a decoy.
Distracted!
Okay, got it. Go! Running out! Be careful! Okay! Fully charged!
Hey!
And I'm leaving you that for a second.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Very close.
I can't hack the door! There's no cover!
Okay, leave it with me. I'll take out those mechs.
Back down into how safe that back down. Just the world of slaves.
Distract it!
One happened, one
It's running out! Be careful!
get the number of survivors and refugees remnants up to too safe. You're
Okay! Fully charged!
for anyone. This alone. I think that's the last one. And she should be fine. As I've said, she doesn't seem to possess a very high level of technology. Although when it comes to danger and combat, she is effectively a deer in the headlight. Although she may come to surprise us at some point. I can't appear to get back. Sometimes it's easy to lose your way. In life and in this game. But eventually you do find your way. And I think we're coming up on the end here. The next chapter is when things start to pick up a bit. And the game starts to break down. So you won't see any of that because of the editing. I was checking it there for a record. Anyways, we got a little bit yet. We'll go through this door, and the next section is long, so I decided to leave here. I am unopenedpandora, and we'll see you guys next time.